There's something special about open world games. Sometimes the best moments happen when you completely forget what you were supposed to do. You start with one objective. Maybe it's a main mission, maybe it's a marker on the map. Maybe you tell yourself, I'm just gonna finish this one thing. And then something catches your attention. A mountain in the distance, a strange light, or a shrine or cave, or maybe a road you haven't taken yet. And then a random question in your head says, wait, what's over there? Then suddenly, that becomes the adventure. That is the magic of open world games for me. They do not just give you a big map, they give you a permission to be curious. In a game like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I can start with one objective, see something strange in the distance, and then completely change my plan. I might end up climbing, gliding, building something ridiculous, or discovering a shrine, or maybe falling into a cave I didn't even know existed. And somehow, it doesn't feel like I got distracted. It feels like I discovered something. And that is such a cool thing about these kinds of games. They can turn distraction into progress. Then you have a game like Ghost Recon Wildlands where freedom feels different. I've been playing this game so much recently and I've been having so much fun. It doesn't feel like this is a game that's from 2017, by the way, because of the recent update and the new DLC that they have. It's not just about exploring the world, but it's about choosing how to approach the mission that makes this game really fun. You can scout the base first, maybe sneak in quietly. You can snipe from far away, call in support, or you can make a clean tactical plan. Or, if you're anything like me, maybe one tiny mistake turns the whole operation into chaos. And honestly, that's part of the fun. The objective might be simple, but the story comes from how brilliantly or terribly your plan goes. And that is where open world games becomes more memorable. Not just from what the game tells you to do, but from the little stories you accidentally create while playing. And then there are open world games that would make you want to slow down. Games like Ghost of Yotei remind me that open world games are not always about doing more things. Sometimes they're just about feeling the world, riding through landscapes, walking through quiet places, watching the environment, letting the atmosphere breathe for a moment. Sometimes the adventure is not about rushing to the next objective. Sometimes the adventure is just being there. And I think that's why I love open world games so much. They give different kinds of players different kinds of freedom. If you want action, you can chase it. If you want discovery, you can wonder. If you want strategy, you can plan. If you want peace, you can slow down. If you want chaos, the game will probably give you that too. And that's the real magic. Open world games make curiosity feel useful. In real life, getting distracted can feel like a problem. But in these games, wandering off path can become the best part of the experience. You're not always lost. Sometimes you're just finding a different story. So maybe the magic of these kinds of games is not just that they give us freedom, it is that they make freedom feel playful. They let us follow our curiosity, make our own choices, create our own moments, and still feel like we are moving forward. And honestly, sometimes that's exactly what makes gaming feel so good.